before it slips my mind and I lose this thought forever, I want to share this with you so hopefully you can have it. And then hopefully it'll slip neither your mind or my mind. In the garden, Adam and Eve had direct access to God and to the presence of God. And they walked with the voice of the Lord in the breeze. And at one point, the serpent comes up to Eve and he begins to tempt her and question her. And he says, "Yea, hath God said that you can't freely eat of every tree that is in the garden?" And Eve is doing the best that she can in her response. And she says, "Yeah, we can eat of every tree that's in this garden except for the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We can't eat that. We can't even touch it or else we might die." And so the serpent says, "Oh, you shall not surely die. God he's keeping something from you. He knows in the day that you eat of it that you're going to be like him and your eyes are going to be open. He's just keeping stuff from you." And so we know the story goes that she eat of it. She shares it with her husband. Their eyes are opened and they realize that they are not like God at all. And there's a separation there and there's sin there. And there's the fall. But let's fast forward to Jesus. And when he begins his ministry, he's led of the Spirit out into the wilderness. He's there fasting 40 days and nights. And he's there and he's led of the Spirit out into the wilderness to be tempted. But every time that Satan came up to him with a new temptation or a new stumbling block, Jesus always responded with, "It is written. It is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. It is written, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not, there's only one God and worship him alone." The temptation came up. Jesus defeated it with, "It is written." And so for us today, what is one great advantage that you and I have that Adam and Eve, though they were in paradise, in the garden of God, with God, and had that direct access to him? What's one advantage that we have that they did not have? We have the written word of God. The written word of God is in large part something that helped Jesus to overcome while he was walking on this earth, right? The written word of God. And that's something that you and I have. And a lot of times it's something that we take for granted, but the written word of God, cherish it. It's powerful. This can help you overcome any temptation, any obstacle, any stumbling block, any time that enemy comes up against you. When you study this and you read this and you cherish it, you make it your own, and you feast off of this thing, you hold it, and it becomes a sword in your hand, you can conquer, you can be victorious, and really cherish it when you read it, and cherish it when you memorize it.